Hi everybody, my name is Addison and I am a Girl Scout doing my Silver Award. For my project, I've been researching the stories of incredible women all throughout history and I'm sharing the stories of them to you guys. Go check out my other videos for stories on other women. They're super fun and very informative. Yeah. So today we're going to be sharing the story of Amelia Earhart. She was a daring aviator and the first ever woman to fly solo across the Atlantic. So the book I'll be reading today is called Amelia Earhart from the series Little People, Big Dreams by Isabella Sanchez Vergara. Let's start. When Amelia was a little girl, she liked to imagine she could stretch her wings and fly like a bird. When she was older, she went to an air show. The planes soared into the sky, leaving Amelia on the ground. She wished she could go with them and see what they saw. She got a ride in an airplane and liked it so much she didn't want to ever come down. So Amelia learned to fly. After months of practicing, she became the first woman to fly up to 14,000 feet. With a mechanic and a pilot, she was also the first woman to try and fly over the enormous Atlantic Ocean. As they set off, she waved at whales far beneath her. After many hours, they reached land. The world looked small, so small. The houses and cars were like toys. Even though Amelia wasn't flying the plane, when they landed, she became famous. People around the world were inspired by her story. Amelia felt that every girl deserves to fly, so she founded a club with 98 other fearless pilots. A little later, she flew across the Atlantic all by herself. Can you guys guess which one is Amelia? It's this one. As her 40th birthday approached, Amelia decided she wanted one final challenge, to fly around the world. A brave navigator went with her. Look at that mustache. They flew for thousands of miles over oceans and jungles. And over the savannah, where giraffes turned their head in their trail. Some people said the journey was crazy. But Amelia wasn't afraid of living 1,000 adventures, so she flew on like a bird, farther than anyone had gone before, never to return. Because Amelia always followed her own advice, if you want to do something, do it. You never know how far you could get. The end. Yeah, she actually got lost in the Bermuda Triangle. Wow, that hurt. Did you hear that? You didn't?
Alright, keep going. You're done, we're almost there.
I know.
What are you doing for your activity for her? Oh, you're doing a character pose. You need the space, don't you?
I kind of do.
Okay, so tell them that they need a piece of paper with lines on it, if they have it,
Okay.
and a pencil. Ready?
Okay. Now that we've completed the story part of the video, it's time for the quiz to see how well you all were paying attention. So the first question is, which ocean did she fly solo over? A, the Atlantic, B, the Pacific, and C, the Indian. If you said A, Atlantic, then you are correct. Now for the second question. How did she celebrate her 40th birthday? A, a birthday party, B, flying across the world, or C, hanging out with friends. If you said B, flying across the world, then you are correct. Now for the final question. How many other women were in Amelia's aviator club? Was it A, 119, B, 5, C, 98. If you said C, 98, then you are correct. Now that we've completed the story and the quiz, it's time for the activity. So for the activity, I'm going to be doing this. We're going to be trying something new together. It's called a character poem. So I want you to take a piece of paper, preferably lined, and a pencil, and let's go. Okay, so now what we did with our blank piece of paper is we wrote some verbs here that we're going to use to create our character poem. So I want you all to write in a vertical line, I see, I pretend, I dream of, I feel, and I understand. And then, I'm Amelia. What the character poem is we're going to act like we are Amelia Earhart, and we're going to describe what we see, pretend, dream of, feel, and understand. So let's start with the first one, I see. So some examples that you could do, you don't have to use the examples, you can come up with your own, it's all about creativity, but if you want to use the examples, you completely can, no judgment. I see the clouds, birds, all the people below as tiny ants. I'm going to be doing this with you guys, so let's say, I see clouds. Now for the second one. I pretend I'm flying through the sky. I am the plane. So let's say I pretend I am the plane. I dream of soaring through the sky, sunny cloudless days, spreading my love of flying to others. I'm going to be using that third example. Whoops. The spelling doesn't have to be perfect. It's about the creativity. Next, I feel. I feel proud, adventurous. Or if you want to get literal, the wind blowing in my hair, the sun on my face, the rain before anyone else does. It can be silly, it can be serious, it can be emotional or literal. I'm going to say, I feel proud. Next, I understand. I understand adventure. I understand the happiness I feel when I fly. I understand how to repair an airplane's engine. It can be whatever you want it to be. What I'm going to write, I understand adventure. Now let's go through all of it. I see, whatever you choose. I pretend, whatever you choose. I dream of, whatever you choose. I feel, whatever you choose. I understand, whatever you choose. I am Amelia. So let's add some punctuation, even though it's a poem. What my poem says, I see clouds. I pretend I am the plane. I dream of spreading my love of flying to others. I feel proud. I understand adventure. I am Amelia. It can be whatever you want it to be. And you don't even have to do Amelia Earhart. You can do whoever you want. You can do your mom, your dad, anyone you know. I hope you all enjoyed this video of Amelia Earhart, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.